Assalamualaikum and very good evening to my lecturer Nur Ain binti Mahat and my faculty supervisor Puan Nik Shuaila binti Nik Hussein. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Adi Sufyan bin Amiruddin and my matric number is A13800008 from SAR Retail Course. So I've been doing my internship program for the past 4 months at 99 Speed Mart Sdn Bhd, NS Taman Serambanjaya 1 and Taman Serambanjaya 2. So I will continue my presentation with the company's profile.
When the truth is told that you can get what you want.
Okay, now I would like to explain about 99 Speed Mart background's profile. 99 Speed Mart was founded by Mr. Lee Tiam Wah. The first ever small mart was called Pasaraya Hiap Ho, which was built in 1987 and still exists till now. It then grew into much more bigger sundry mart, which was called Pasar Mini 99 around the year of 1992 until 1998. The very first store that bore the name 99 opens in Klang Utama. With sheer dedication and hard work, Mr. Lee expanded Pasar Mini 99 to 8 other outlets in Klang a la chain store format. Amidst the growing popularity of Pasar Mini 99, 99 Speed Mart name was launched with new store opening at Batu Belah, Klang. It goes on through time where a new head office and distribution center was completed in October 2002 at a cost of 6.5 million ringgit Malaysia. In 2002, 99 Speed Mart received its first Consumer Choice Award from the Ministry of Domestic Trade. Speed Mart was in retail industry and until now, in each outlet they have several positions that leads to the company sales. In each outlet, they have branch manager, assistant branch manager, cashier, supervisor, storekeeper, and part-timers. Branch manager and assistant branch manager have their own responsibility, such as they have to handle and keep the outlet in a good condition. They also have to do the opening session and closing session in every day. They have to keep track of the entire process and transaction of the outlet every day. So for the cashier, their job is to handle and control the transaction of buy and sell from the customer, whether it is using cash or debit or credit. For the storekeeper, their job is to top up the product that need to sell in the selling floor from the store. Every day they have to take out the rockage from the store, which is contain the goods and stuff that will be sold for the customer that need to be top up in the selling floor. As for the part-timers, the part-timers is their working hour is decided by the branch manager. They just only can work minimum in a day for 5 hours. Their salary was get paid by each hour of their work in the outlet. So I will continue my presentation with the tasks that have been given to me as I doing my internship program.
Tonight.
Okay, now I will explain more about the task given to me while I'm doing the internship program at 99 Speed Mart. For the first week, we as the internship students has been called and need to be reporting in for industrial training and one of the warehouse in Jalan Kebong, Klang, Selangor. We begin our orientation class that instructed by Mrs. Maslinda as the head of training department. In the class, we also being missed out with the actual trainee who wanted to apply for the job as the management staff. She explains about 99 Speed Mart, Sindian Berhad, and explain on some of the current projects that are organized by the firm. We also be introduced to all of the 99 Speed Mart Sindian Berhad's boards of directors and the founder of 99 Speed Mart, which is Mr. Lee Tiam Hua. For the internship students, they have been assigned to go to the referred outlet for them. As for me, I have been assigned to NS Taman Serban Jaya 2 for my training session for about 3 weeks before I being posted to my permanent outlet. At the outlet, the manager trainer, Mrs. Siti Khadijah, has briefed me about the tasks and work that need to be done as an internship student in the outlet. I have been requested to do some of the management tasks such as opening or starting operation of the outlet every day and closing of the outlet. So, for the past few weeks, I have begun to enter my posted outlet, which is NS Taman Seremban Jaya. The branch manager was Mrs. Siti Nur Fazeha, and the assistant manager was Mrs. Marina. They have accepted me well. They briefly told them that I have been taught during my training period. According to them, each of the outlet management system is little bit different from the others because of their monthly sales. I have been introduced to all of the staff in the outlet, the storekeeper, cashier, and part-timers. So, from the new outlet that I have been posted, I knew that their management system was a little bit different from the previous outlet that I have been in training session. This is because of the difference of their sales. And as Taman Semanjaya 2 has lesser sale than NS Taman Seremban Jaya 1, so that their management system was not quite strict like NS Taman Seremban Jaya 1. While in the internship program, I have been taught on how to receive the goods that from the direct supplier and from the warehouse. The branch manager and the assistant branch manager has taught me and explained to me on how and the procedure of receiving the items. So from this situation, I can know more about how retail industry works because this is related to my course.
Through, ooh, when will you realize?
Okay. Next, I would like to present about my contribution to the company that I have been done during my internship program. So, the first contribution that I think that I've done in the company is I have covered my unexistent of the assistant branch manager in NS Taman Seremban Jaya 1. This is because my assistant branch manager, Mrs. Marina, have been promoted to be branch manager in other outlet, which is in Bahau Negeri Sembilan. So in my outlet, there is only branch manager and there's no assistant branch manager. So by that time, the branch manager has asked me to replace the post of the assistant branch manager. So I have do the task. I have done the task and do my best, which is I cover up all the assistant branch manager tasks and job in the outlet while I'm doing my internship program. So my next contribution that I think that also give an impact for the company is I also explain to the staff about the manner that they need to be taught how to talk to the customer and how to talk to the staff of each other. This is because most of the staff are just only uh, work and having fun at the same time, so they are not too seriously while they're doing their job. Okay, now I will continue with the challenge that I have faced in 99 Speed Mart Sdn Bhd during my internship program. Some of the issues are from internal and some of them are from external environment and surroundings. The first issue that I have been faced at my outlet while my internship period was the customers' behavior while they came shopping in my outlet. In retail industry, we cannot escape from facing the behavior of the customer because customer are our profits. So by hook or by crook, we still need to face them briefly and strongly. Sometimes the customer wants and needs are beyond our expectation and capabilities. Some of the customer wanted to buy a box of flour which that we cannot sell it to them. This is because the item was arrived counted per unit, not per carton. So this is the example of issue that I have been faced for past 4 months during my internship program. For the second issue, I am not getting enough guidance from the branch manager and the assistant. As an internship student, it is likely that I don't know anything at work, but I wouldn't want to stay that way for the rest of my internship period. By the end of my stay at the company, I should have picked up more than just a thing or two from the work experience, no matter how brief it was. For the last issue, I would like to talk about the staff behavior toward other staff and customers. Here, the storekeepers are all men and the cashier are mostly women. The communication between the staff was too harsh for me. They too often use the bad words and sentence towards each other that also being heard by the customer who visit the outlet. This incident can bring the name of the company, the manager, and also the staff to bad reputation.
Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better.
There are also some opinion that I would like to recommend to the company to avoid from the child issue lasting. So the first solution that I would like to recommend is regarding about customer behavior. From my perspective and observation, the customers like to ask the things that the outlet doesn't sell. So to prevent this incident from happening, the branch manager or assistant of the staff of the outlet need to take special order for the customer who wanted to ask the things. Take their details and inform them when their order has been received. The next solution is about the staff behavior, especially in communication method between themselves. The staff are out of boundary when they talk to each other. Some of bad words are maybe sensitive if the customer hurt them. So the manager need to observe and warn them to be careful when they communicate with each other. The manager give them penalty if they broke the rules, such as pay fine. So this is my opinion and the solution that I would like to recommend to the company. So my internship in 99 Speed Mart Sdn Bhd was the first instance of me working in any professional field. So I feel lucky to have 99 Speed Mart Sdn Bhd as the place of my first work experience as a white collar worker. I have no any idea of the challenges to be faced after putting my foot in the professional world. The job was demanding, but I did my best to create value for the company and for myself as well. There are many memorable moments and awkward situations that I faced during working in the company. Some of them have brought considerable change in my perception of the world around me. There are also many good stuff that I have learned while I'm doing my internship program. So the one of the things that I have been taught from my internship program is about tolerance, for tolerance towards other staff or worker. In retail industry, we cannot be too ego and sensitive uh, towards other staff. This is because we cannot know in any time in the future we will be in hard situation that need to be covered by other staff, which is our colleague. So in this company, I have learned that we need to be more considerable and more tolerance toward other staff in order to increase the company sale and maintain the good relationship between each other. So there are also other good benefit that I have gained that that can be my guide for my in my next future in my reality workplace. So I have learned that in retail industry, the most important thing is our communication skill and the network within the people of surrounding. So from the communication skill, the branch manager, the both of branch managers in my internship program have taught me that communication skill is very important. They also have trained me on how to develop my communication skill toward customer and towards the staff and also towards the management, other management training. So I think that I have developed my communication skill while in the internship period. Next is about the network with other people. Before I enter and start my internship program, I discovered that my network of of my network in communicating with other people, is very small. So I have lot things to know about other stuff that can be done and can help me while I'm doing the internship program. So the staff also and the manager have taught me about this network, how to increase the network with other people. The manager taught me that it is starting with the communication. If you have good communication skills, so you have a wider network with the people. When you have the wider with the people, you can easily increase your sale and maintain the good relationship with them. So I think that's all for my presentation. So in the end, thanks I would like to give my thanks to my supervisor, Madam Nur Ain binti Mahad, and my faculty supervisor, Madam Nik Shuaila binti Nik Hussein, and also to both of my supervisor while I'm doing my internship, Mrs. Siti Khadijah and Miss Nur Siti Fazeha. So that's all from me. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.
When only so many hours in a day